Welcome to the show, guys. We've got Jade Ruby Foreman with us, powerhouse vocalist, songwriter, and co-founder of Stone Cold Soul. Known for your Joplin-esque, soul-drenched voice and a fearless creative energy, you have spent decades electrifying audiences across the UK and Europe as both a magnetic front person and a in-demand session artist. You've topped the UK download charts, landed BBC hits with your band Planet of Women, and collaborated with major names from Sony Music and the Tornadoes, Def Leppard, Justin Hawkins. There's so much to talk about with you guys. Thank you so much, both of you, for joining us. And please do tell us more.
Well, we wanted to come on the show actually to chat to you guys about our new project, which is Stone Cold Soul. And we are basically a 10-piece band, and it's four females fronting the band, all vocals. And it's female soul from 1967 to 77. And it's kind of coming out of the Motown era into sort of like that slightly harder soul, you know, the Mary Clayton, Millie Jackson, Marva Whitney, and we wanted to represent those women because there's a lot of wonderful Motown bands out there really killing it, which is fantastic. And then we go into the disco and the funk era, and we just felt like we were kind of missing that little area there. So we put this together, and it's just basically completely female vocalist, female songs. And we've been in rehearsals, and we have got our first debut show at Soul Mamas. So we're basically promoting that at the moment, and we then are going to get it into theatres and hopefully get on tour. So it's been a huge undertaking because we funded it ourselves, the two of us, myself and Kenny. It's been a huge undertaking and very strange wearing a different hat to being a session singer. You know, suddenly you're trying to organise everything, and you're with your peers, people you respect massively, and you're like, right, got to be here at this time and to learn this. And so it's been a strange experience, but everyone's been wonderful. So it's been good fun and strange at the same time.
Did you get a chance to see that clip, Mickey Stevenson? Got to have a look at that because he's the one that discovered Stevie Wonder. He wrote "It Takes Two" from Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell.
Oh, wow.
And "Dancing in the Street," which was a big hit in Motown, right?
Yeah.
And he tells the story, you know, of how he put the band together and how he grabbed those members from different clubs. You know,
Okay.
I like this bass player. You know, he's in one club, and I like this drummer. You know, and he kind of put it all together, and they became the Motown, the Funk Brothers is what they call them.
Okay.
There's a movie called "Standing in the Shadows of Motown." Have you ever seen it?
Giants, yeah, Standing Shadow of Giants. We've seen it.
Have we?
Yeah.
Is it the documentary, or is it?
Yeah.
Oh, is it the documentary with Berry Gordy?
Well, no, it's basically Mickey. You know, he put the band together for Berry Gordy, right?
Okay.
Yeah, and, you know, it's a trip because Berry Gordy was so cold-blooded. You know, these guys have been playing with him in the studio almost every day, and they don't know who they're doing tomorrow. And you got the Supremes and Four Tops and all. You know, that dude was cold because he left Motown, he left the building and put a note on the building. I moved to LA.
Wow.
He didn't even tell him he was leaving. That's cold-blooded after all those years. This guy's making hit records for him. You know what I mean? It made me cry. I was like, that's cold-blooded. You wouldn't even tell his brothers that you was leaving them. You know what I mean? But the last record they did in Detroit was the "What's Going On" album by Marvin Gaye.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
And that
It's a bit like the James Brown sacking his band on stage. That's quite cold as well, isn't it?
yeah, God, it's, you know, that's why he carried two drummers with him, you know what I mean? And you know, one mess up, you know, the other guy's ready to go. So I got to ask you a question that we ask all the time. How much do you love music?
Courses through my veins. it courses through my veins. I love it. It's for me, it's been escapism when I was a child growing up. It's been company. It's been a way of channeling how I feel when writing. It's been a good friend. I love it, and I think it's a really good way of not like we were talking yesterday about things going on in the world. It's a very good way of instead of beating people over the head with sort of lectures and stuff like that, it's a really good way of putting your point across in song, isn't it? It's a really good way to do it. Yeah. People, it's uninterrupted message. It's wonderful.
Music is emotion. It's 12 notes, right? And they can make you feel any kind of way. Like a lot of people watch movies. They're not really concentrating on the music, but the music is causing emotion for certain things. Yeah. And certain instruments do that too as well, right? You want a sexy part, usually people use saxophones. You want to make somebody cry, you break out the violins. It's certain things that instruments too, with the 12 notes. But you can go any genre that you like. Ken, let me ask you the same question. How much do you love music?
Music is every single day. As soon as I get up, I need that noise.
It actually is. I can attest to that.
And it's a great form of escapism where, there were times when I was younger, living at home with my parents, that I needed to hear a specific song to help me make my bed, to get me in the mood to leave the house. So it's always been that way.
So, motivation.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing, right?
It is, isn't it? And it can evoke, like you say, any kind of emotion. You can. I mean, I could be watching. I think there was a piece of music in a film once. There's a piece of there is a piece of music in a film called The Mission. Jeremy Irons in it, and there's just this piece of sort of classical music, and it's so beautiful. And whenever I hear it, it just makes gives me goosebumps and makes my whole body kind of just tumble into this emotion. So anything from that to, like we were talking about the love songs yesterday, and then message songs, so it's anything, it can evoke anything within you, can't it?
Yeah. What are you working on now?
We are working on our own album as well, but that's kind of taken a little bit of a backseat with putting this theatre show together. We're going to do a song for you in a little while, I think, as well, from the show.
If you could write a socially conscious song, what would that be?
I think, for me personally, I find it very uncomfortable that we live in a first world country and we have so many people living on the streets. I find that really, really uncomfortable. And especially, when you see very young people in very vulnerable situations, I think that I would probably write about that if I was going to write. I mean, that's probably been a lot more conversation that I've had. I think a lot of the time when we go out, I will maybe address that. Just it still astounds me that we have that much money, in this country, yet we've got people, having to choose between heating or eating food or living on the street, and not having anything. It's quite astounding to me.
And we need that. We need that kind of song. It's totally incredible. Tom?
I want to take you a little bit back to the music, Jade. I just want to talk about your group, about Stone Cold Soul. Can you tell us the sort of mix of instruments that you guys use in the band, and who's in the band, and kind of what the mix of who does what in the group for you?
We have Kenny Barry, who is the MD and guitarist, and Kenny's played with Misha Paris for 12 years, Gwen Dickey, Omar, all sorts of different people. God, loads of people. This is an endless list of different people. So I feel quite privileged to not only be his partner, but I've nabbed him as my guitarist as well. So that's quite cool. Then we have Abraham Hampton, who is an amazing keys player. He's played with lots of different people. Again, Gwen Dickey, Amy Winehouse, lots of different people. We've got the Meehan brothers, Ricky Meehan and Dave Meehan, and they're
trumpet and saxophone.
Yeah, trumpet and sax.
Okay.
They're legendary.
Yeah.
Very amazing. On drums, we have the wonderful Mike McKenzie, and he's played with all sorts of people. Errol Linton's the reggae. I have to. These guys have got lists of people. It's amazing. And then the ladies, top session singers. You know, they do session work for lots of different people. They're all constantly working. So I've got their names are Janessa Kwa, Jennifer D, and Sandy McKellar, and they're all working.
There is one person that was forgotten. It's on bass is Clint Williams.
Yes, and he's actually currently doing Ruby Turner at the moment. He's playing for Ruby Turner at Ronnie Scott's. He's amazing. They're all incredible musicians. They're all amazing musicians, and it's when we've been rehearsing, it's just all you just like, wow, this is really something.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Tom.
Amazing.
Just one, if you can tell us really, Jade, which do you prefer? What's the differences really between your session singing and being in the band? Is there a preference to one or the other? Do you find more freedom with the band work than you do as a session artist? What's the difference for that for you?
Any job with session work, you could get any job come in, you know, so it could be anything from rock to soul to pop to dance, you know, so it can be a plethora of genres, but my heart really lies in soul music, you know, and especially like a lot of the old scratchy soul, you know, like Aretha Franklin's and the Otis Redding, Sam Cooke. I mean, I grew up on it. You know, as a kid, listening to sort of Lee Dorsey, you know, working in a coal mine. I just love it. I love it, and so I think that doing what we're doing now is a real choice. Whereas session work, you know, it's your job, and some of it you enjoy very much, and some of it, you know, not as much, but it's always a challenge, you know, because it's something different. So you know, and it pays the bills, and it keeps the roof over our heads, so that's good.
But it's also a good experience as well.
True.
Wow. And what's your background, Brother Ken?
In regarding music,
your journey,
it's about 1992. I was working. This guy came in, and we just got talking. And he said he's got this business proposal that he wants to show me, and I'm a real skeptical person, but for some strange reason, I kind of trusted him, and went along to the business proposal meeting. And I was still skeptical. I did it with him, but it wasn't for us, you know.
Right.
But the more time we spent together, we found out that we had an affinity for music, So next minute we started writing. We stopped that whole business thing. A couple of studied music, and after that we went our separate ways. His road was dance, my road was live music. But you know, we're still good friends. There's nothing, no bad energy between either of us. You know, we're still good friends. But yeah, so I went down the live route, started to meet more musicians, and I found that I'm a big fan of the musician more than the artist at times.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Because sometimes those guys, they really get a look in, you know. They do a lot of work, and at the stage I'm at now, I know sort of quite a few people, and to see them perform on stage, it makes me happy, it makes me smile. So that's sort of my journey.
But you've missed out an entire lump of your journey there. He's playing guitar as a kid with, you know, to records, and then, you know, writing for other bands, and, you know, all sorts of stuff. He's written stuff for
that bit.
For some film stuff for, is it called The Harder They Fall?
Yeah.
The Harder They Fall.
Okay.
Which was with Idris Elba. Yeah, you've done a lot of stuff. Very humble man. That's why he's got me to shout in his corner for him. But yeah.
Way cool, man. Now we're excited because you said you're going to perform a song on our show.
Yeah.
Definitely.
With this song, so in, you know, for the whole purposes of you know, change, it's just, you know, global change. This song, I first heard this song last year for the very first time, actually, quite by chance, and it's by Ike and Tina Turner. It was recorded in 1970, and it's all working together. And what struck me and what strikes me is that the subject matter within this song, like we were chatting about yesterday, we're still having to talk about this today, you know, and we are so many years forward, and it just feels really, really wrong that we're still having to discuss these issues. You know, we haven't, you know, our leaders haven't seemed to have moved us forward any further than 1970. So we're going to sing that. This song is in the show as well. The voices, when we do it in the show, the beautiful harmonies the ladies do. But today it's just going to be acoustic and me yodeling.
Wonderful.
It's called Working Together.
Okay. We're about to get a treat, Tom.
Can you hear the guitar?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Regardless of race, creed, or color, yeah. The problems of the world never be solved. Let's put a little love in our hearts. Working together, we can make a change. Working together, we can help better things. Let us put all our hate aside. Let us let love be our guide. Let's try a little love for change. Try a little love for change. Try love for change. Try love for change. People disliking one another, 'cause they were born of a different color. Maybe I'm protesting the war across the sea, 'cause there are people still unfree. Working together we can make a change. Working together we can help better things. Let us put all our hate aside. Let us let love be our guide. Let's try a little love for change. Try a little love for change. Try a little love for change. Oh, try a little love for change. Let's get together, the world will never survive. The hope to the world will surely die. People like you and me speak up for what is right. Only then will the world see the light. Working together we can make a change. Working together we can help better things. Let us put all our hate aside. Let us let love be our guide. Let's try a little love for change. Come on, Skyler, sing with me. Try a little love for change. Come on. Try a little love for change. I'm just gonna go around this. Come on. Try a little love for change. Wanna sing with me? Try a little love for change. Try a little love for change. Oh, try a little love for change. Try a little love for change. Working together, we can make a change. Working together, we can help better things. Let us put all our hate aside. Come on, let love be our guide. Let's try a little for change. Try a little for change. Ooh, try.
Thank you so much,
That was
guys.
fabulous. Thank you so much. That was amazing. Oh, nice.
Wow.
Love that playing, Ken. Fantastic. Wow.
Thank you.
So cool to hear, because we hardly ever have somebody perform on the show because, most people don't have the mics and all that kind of stuff, so you can barely hear them.
Yeah.
But listen, wow, and thank you for the privilege of today, guys.
Yeah,
Thank you for
thanks,
coming
Ken.
on our
Thanks,
show.
thanks, Jade.
It's been so lovely to meet you both. Thank you, Tom, and thank you, Skyler. It's been wonderful. Thank you very much.
Tom's going to get all your information so we can share the love. Okay.
Yeah. Well, you've said it, but basically, I just want to reiterate really for the people that watch the broadcast here. If you can give us any kind of details as to how you guys can be contacted, maybe more info on how to get info and tickets for the show, and we'll publicize that at the bottom of the video here. They can go off and check it out.
That's wonderful. Thank you, Tom. It's basically go onto the website at Soul Mamas, and we are playing on February the 6th, and you can buy your tickets online. And also to say that their food is incredible there. It's all Caribbean food, and it's beautiful. Really lovely venue.
And it's so that people know, it's Stone Cold Soul.
Yeah. You'll see 4 fabulously glittery women on the website. But yeah,
that's so cool.
Yeah,
love it.
Thank you.
Lovely to for you to come on, and
great
really
to meet you guys.
beautiful to meet you, Brother Ken. And listen, we're gonna spread the love and push the sites out there and everything else. Okay.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you. Such a pleasure to meet you guys.
Music can save the world. Music can save the world. If we all get together, music can save the world. Yeah. Music can save the world. Music can save the world. If we all come together, music can save the world. There's an urgency facing our humanity.
Thank you so much for watching. To stay up to date, please click subscribe and hit the bell. You can also join our group on Facebook and find us on LinkedIn and Instagram.